I cannot make this up. This defense that this guy put on was absolutely ridiculous. A 500-pound man's lawyer said he could not have essayed his foster child because he was too obese to reach his genitals. Despite his lawyer's ridiculous excuses, Michael Hadden was found guilty by a jury on April 28, 2025, and was sentenced to 318 years in prison. Michael was convicted on 10 charges in relation to the molestation of 3 foster children in his care. But Louisiana DCFS and law enforcement dropped the ball big time in this case. Years ago, Michael adopted a baby from foster care. This child said he was essayed from the ages of 4 to 15. He said Michael would give him drugs or alcohol until he would pass out. As he got into his younger teen years, he would pay him money as well. He said when he was 7 or 8, he was living with Michael in a travel trailer. There was a box in the back of the trailer that Michael told this child not to get into. But as time went on, he grew more curious, so he opened the box and found it full of images of children unclothed. When he got older, he left his adopted father's home. Michael ended up getting more foster children. At this time, his adopted son was an adult and decided to stop by his father's house unannounced. When he went inside, he found Michael and one of his foster boys in the bed, fully unclothed. This is where it gets a little confusing to me. He sounded the alarm in 2020, telling of the abuse he endured. Nothing happened. He called back in March of 2020, where a deputy said a report had never been filed. So on that day, he made another report of what he had seen between Michael and his foster child. He received a letter dated the same day he reported the incident. We were unable to investigate the situation because it does not meet the legal and policy definitions of child abuse or neglect. He was frustrated and thought things would be okay because the 3 foster children were removed. Supposedly, DCFS heard about the abuse through the media. DCFS said there are way too many kids in care and not enough caseworkers to properly check on everyone. Luckily, this monster is behind bars for the rest of his life.